Okay, now let's talk about building your search strategy for nursing theory. This really happens in two phases. For a typical article search, you'll first choose keywords and then filter the results that you get on the search results page. When choosing keywords, you really want to boil your research topic down into as few words as possible that still get the point across. This helps the search engine find things more efficiently. And then after you do that, you'll use search filters to narrow the search even more to the things that you need. Let's look at that in action. All right, I'm here on the library's homepage, maryville.edu/library. You can access this through the resources tab on Canvas, or you can come directly to our website. I suggest you bookmark it just so you have easy access to it in the future. If you scroll down, you will see a search bar in the middle of the screen. It may look different than it does today, but either way, if you see a search bar, that will search our Discovery platform, which is a search engine containing almost all of the library's resources in a one stop shop. This is where you'll enter your keywords. In fact, for this course, I suggest going ahead and clicking Advanced Search to take you to an even more specific menu. Let's take a look at what that looks like. All right, this is the Advanced Search menu. You'll see we have three search bars here at the top. My advice for you is to split your keywords across these search bars. That adds this and operator in between the keywords, and it helps the search engine understand exactly what you need. So, for example, I might put keyword one here and keyword two here on the second line. And the search engine reads this as I need keyword one and keyword two for the search results to be relevant to me. Underneath, you can also see the limiters that you can add up front. For example, we could click the peer reviewed box and it would only show us peer reviewed academic journals, which is great. And we also have the published date filter that we can add up front as well. You can either select these up front before you run the search or after, and I'll show you where to find those in the after section as well. If I'm searching for secondary sources, in nursing theory, that means I want to search for the theory rather than the theorist. So, for example, if I am searching for the theory of interpersonal relations, then I might type in theory of interpersonal relations and then leave the search broad. We can always filter on the back end, but if we add too many keywords, it can be a little bit too restrictive at the beginning. So I always say cast a wide net. Let's run that search, and then we'll see our search results screen. Now remember, this is a two-stage strategy. We picked our keywords, and now we have to apply the filters. The filters on the results screen are at the top, right underneath the search bar. So I'm going to click the peer-reviewed filter, and that will limit our results to only those articles that were published in academic journals. You see, we started with 1.3 million results, and we just eliminated 300,000. So we're off to a good start. Now, I also know that our secondary sources need to have been published within the last 5 to 10 years. So I'm going to use that time filter to limit to the past 5 years. Again, this is for secondary sources, so other people who are writing about the theory or your theorist. This is when I'd use the past 5 years. It looks like we still have 300,000 results, so I might go a step further and look at some additional filters under the All Filters menu. Here I can see the filters that I've already applied, as well as some additional options. I recommend using the subject filter. The subject filter works like hashtag searching, or in other words, every article here has been tagged multiple times with a subject tag to say, hey, this is exactly what this article is about. So for my search, I might select the box for interpersonal relations, hit apply, and then I'll know that Every article that I see has been tagged with a subject tag about interpersonal relations. From here, I can start shopping. Read the title of the articles. If you like the title, then you can click on the title to learn more and see article details. On this page, you'll find a lot of information that you might need to cite the article, including, if you're signed in, a citation generator. You can click the quotes icon here at the top to see the citation generator. Now, a word of warning, this is only as good as the information fed into it. So if you're using APA, for example, I noticed that this article title is capitalized. So every word of the title is capitalized. But we know that in APA, we shouldn't do that. Only the first word and any proper nouns should be capitalized. So do double check your reference here. It will not be foolproof and correct every time, but just FYI, there is a starter here for you. Additionally, on this page, you're going to want to check out the abstract. This will save you a lot of time. If you read the abstract for the article, it will tell you everything you need to know about the contents. This is an easy and quick way to pare things down. You can either save this for yourself now, or you can skip it and move on. Those are the basics of searching in the library's discovery search. If there's an article that you really like, you can click the More Like This button, and it may show you some example results of other articles from the search that are very similar to this one. This can be a good way to find additional articles. Again, this was the strategy for finding secondary sources. The strategy for finding primary sources in this course is a little bit different. So check out the next video if you'd like to learn more.